What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today you are being broadcasted live, but not really live, from my hotel room in New York. Hey, I'm walking here, and today we are talking about M Content. Now, this is a very exciting platform and project that I've been looking at over the last few weeks, and what makes them so interesting is that there is nothing else like this out on the interwebs. They are basically creating a content marketplace, much like Kickstarter, but for content. So it gives creators the opportunity to kickstart their content creation projects on this platform. The project itself is backed by massive investors in the Middle East, and they have so many great ideas behind it. I have personally met the CEO and founder and some of the team members. Well, I say personally, but over the internet, you know, these new world rules that we have going, you can only really do things over Zoom these days. But I have met them. They seem genuine, but obviously everything in this video is simply my opinion. If you don't know me already, my name's Connor and I am not a financial advisor. So nothing at all in this video is financial advice. It is simply just my opinion, and it is not here to get you to go out and buy this coin or anything like that. I'm simply bringing you a project that I personally find interesting. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump straight onto my computer so we can check out their website here, and you can see the world's first content marketplace, fueling the content revolution through fintech. Now, they already have a beta version of their app. I have it right here on my phone, if it's still open. Yeah, there we go. I have the app right here on my phone. I don't know if you can see that. That's just the sign up page, but it's there. It's on the Google Play Store and also the Apple App Store. So they are very much going through the motions of getting everything in line. This isn't just a project that says they're going to do something and then never fulfills it. They are very much on track according to their roadmap and everything that they set out to do. We'll go through that in a second. So first of all, they have a massive white paper. We're not actually going to go through all of that today, but if you do fancy it, I can make a video that is a little bit more in depth, and we can check this out because it is over 30 pages, I think. Yes, which is a good sign because it means that they have put a lot of effort and thought behind bringing us as much information as possible. But for today's video, I just want to go through the very basics and give you the opportunity to go out and do your own research into the project that I find super interesting. Let's just jump back onto the website. You can check out their audit here. Their white paper is obviously there. You can download it. And according to them, M Content is introducing the world's first digital content marketplace that aims to build a collaborative content ecosystem with the core purpose of seed funding, incubating and creating filmmakers and content producers around the world. So like I said earlier, this is much like Kickstarter. So Kickstarter is a platform where you can basically put forward your ideas for new products. People will then invest in those products at the very ground level. You will then produce those projects, and then the profits that are made from that project are then shared to the investors from the seed round. So this is what M Content is trying to replicate, but within the content creation space, which is super interesting. Myself being a YouTuber, I might have an idea for a feature-length documentary that I want to go out and create, but I don't have the backing or the funds to actually do it. So what I could do is I could sign up to the M Content platform. I could do what's known as an elevator pitch. So I would simply film a video of myself explaining my idea and pitching it to the investors on the platform. And then if I can get through the certain rounds, I could potentially secure investments from the platform to produce my film. Now, the way that they get this funding is actually through the tokenomics. So if you have been around in the hype coin space for a while, you know these sorts of reflection-based models. So the tokenomics that are very similar to SafeMoon and these other huge coins that we've seen recently here on the channel and in the world of crypto. So basically, the way the tokenomics work is for every transaction on the network, there is a 10% transaction tax that is dispersed in the following manner. 4% is allocated to the content creator fund. So that fund builds and builds and builds, and they use that money in various ways to fund and pay for content creation within the platform. So something they've already got in the process right now is this film here, El Salvador vs. the World Bank. M Content is producing a documentary on El Salvador's imminent Bitcoin revolution in partnership with Villain Studios. The first M original will premiere in September. That will be a deep dive into one of the world's most hyped global events regarding blockchain mass adoption. So this is creating a documentary that might otherwise not have been made, right? This M Content platform has given these creators the ability to create this documentary that could potentially lead to more mass adoption of crypto. The way we get mass adoption is by more people finding out about it, and documentaries like this that haven't been seen before will very much give us a step in the right direction. So this is one of the many things that is already in the works for M Content. So if we head back to the tokenomics, like I was saying, 4% allocated to the creator fund, 5% is taken in order to build the liquidity pool on PancakeSwap, further securing the price floor. 1% is redistributed to all M Content holders. So this creates passive income. So remember, just by holding M Content, you get reflections automatically just by holding. So that's something that's very interesting for this platform and this whole new generation of cryptos. Now, one thing that I don't so much like about this project so far is the total supply. I don't like there to be 10 quadrillion tokens. I don't see any need for this to happen. Hopefully one day this may be re-looked at, but as you know, I'm here to tell you exactly how I feel about a project, even though I find everything that's happening behind the scenes for M Content absolutely awesome and definitely very, very interesting. I don't so much like this token supply. I don't see any need to have so many tokens, so that's just something that I would keep in mind and I would work on in the future. Also, something to keep in mind is that there was an initial burn of 30% of the total supply, so obviously that initial burn increased the price floor of the coin at that time. Now, this coin is relatively new, only been around for a few weeks. Definitely something that you need to be very careful about. Now, the idea behind M Content is absolutely awesome, right? But this doesn't mean that there isn't the opportunity to lose 100% of your capital. So never invest any money you aren't 100% okay with losing. Now, I know that's obviously a bit nonsense, right? No one's okay with losing money, but you have to go into this knowing the intense amount of risks that are there when you get involved in any sort of cryptocurrency investment, especially a new one like this. So moving on, let's go down. And one thing that I do always bleat on about on this channel is that I like there to be a docs team. The core team consists of a diverse group of multi-talented individuals with strong leadership profiles coming together to inspire the content revolution. The sponsors behind M Content comprise of a group of established investors based in the UAE who have a vision to change the global content landscape in the years to come. I have personally met Omar here, and here are the rest of the team. Very nice to see a doxed team. I find that so important. One of the things that I don't understand is why projects don't dox themselves, right? It doesn't make sense to me, because if I'm going to put my money into a project, I want to know who is behind it. They are building a platform, and showing their face really does give me the idea that there is less of a feeling that they could potentially run away with our money. But obviously, they still could, right? I'm not saying that there is 100% no risk of that, because of course there is. There's risk in that for everything. And of course there's risk that the idea just won't work out. But it is a very new idea, and I think that there is definitely space and need for this. I know a lot of people who want to produce large scale things, and this would give them the opportunity to pitch their ideas and hopefully get some investment. If you did want to learn more about the team behind the project, you have a much more in-depth look over here on the white paper. As I said, this is a very, very long white paper. We don't have the time to go through it because this video would be about 30 minutes long if we did, but do go and check this out. There is so much information here for you to digest on the white paper. And just to quickly speak about the business behind this, within the umbrella of M Content, we do have a few different lines of business. So first of all, we have M Seed, which is that funding platform we spoke about. We have M Originals, which will be creating products that will define the legacy of M Content and announce our arrival into the world through global scale films, web series, short films, and documentary projects. We have M Browse coming. This will be the browse function of M Content, which will transform into a leading over-the-top platform in the years to come, using the power of M Seed and M Original Content. So we could see this become a platform like Netflix, which is highly exciting, right? That would be amazing if you could get in on the ground level of something like that. So moving on to M Trade, allowing content creators and owners to trade, auction, buy and sell content with a global audience of buyers and sellers. Interesting stuff. And M Work, the co-creation and reacquisition space that will allow the global content creators and their clients to meet all of their sourcing and transactional needs. So having all of these different lines of business under one umbrella will make the whole process super streamlined and make the content creation so much easier and so much more accessible for so many people. So in short, this is a content revolution for people, by the people, connecting content creators, consumers, and investors from all over the globe in one platform. So I am super excited about this platform. They are already listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. You can get all the information you need. You can get their contract IDs, their websites, all of that sort of stuff here. I will leave links down there in the description if you do want to find out some more about the project. Remember, this was just going to be a brief introduction into the project. Hopefully you are as excited about this as I am. I will be bringing on the CEO and founder onto the channel to ask him any questions that you guys might have. So do leave them down there in the comment section. Smash a like if you want to see more M content and more new projects over here on the channel. And remember, nothing in this video was financial advice. I am just simply putting forward a project that I personally find super interesting. Don't blindly invest into anything out here. Go out, do your own research, come to your own conclusions. And with all of that said, hopefully I provided you with a little bit of value. If I did, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.